The last time North Korea's Kim Jong Un met Russian leader Vladimir Putin in 2019, he took his armored train to Vladivostok, the closest major Russian city to Pyongyang. At that time, Kim was seeking support in nuclear negotiations with former U.S. President Donald Trump. On Monday, the New York Times reported that he would travel to Russia this month to meet Putin again, under very different circumstances. The paper reported Kim will discuss the possibility of supplying Moscow with weapons to support its war in Ukraine, citing U.S. and allied sources, who also said Kim will travel from Pyongyang again by train, like his father Kim Jong-il, who famously shunned air travel, and they'd meet again in Vladivostok. The Times reported that this time Putin's likely to ask Kim to send Russia artillery shells and anti-tank missiles in exchange for Moscow's technology to improve Pyongyang's satellites and nuclear-powered submarines. Reports of Kim's visit come as the United States last week raised concerns that arms negotiations between Russia and North Korea are advancing actively, and that Russian Defense Minister Sergei Shoigu had tried on a visit to North Korea in July to convince Pyongyang to sell artillery ammunition to Russia. Last week, White House National Security spokesman John Kirby said that North Korea delivered infantry rockets and missiles into Russia last year, and that Moscow has been seeking to acquire additional munitions since then. Pyongyang and Moscow have both previously denied that the North is supplying Russia with arms for use in its war in Ukraine. Last week, though, the Kremlin said that Moscow plans on deepening its mutually respectful relations with Pyongyang, one of its close Cold War allies and also one of a small handful of countries to back Russia's proclaimed annexation of parts of Ukraine last year.